Good day, everyone, and welcome to my podcast entitled The Hot Seat Challenge. If you're bored with the same old politically correct telecom question and you want to know what's behind the usual corporate claptrap, this show is for you. Join me today as I grill one of my very good friends and the founder of Pair Recruitment, Reuma Halal-Shibi. Reuma, welcome to my hot seat.
Hello, Isabel. I'm very pleased to see you online and see you virtually, but still close to you.
I'm very excited to have you on my hot seat, Reuma. Are you ready for me?
I'm never ready for you, Isabel.
Wise woman. So if we start, I usually like to start talking about buzzwords, and there's so many in our industry that, the sky is the limit with the choice of buzzwords. But the one I chose for you today is remote working. You're in the hiring business, and so that should fit you well. So in the last year or so, we all moved to working from home. It was a shock for some, and others were really embracing it and found a new way of working, and they really liked it. Well, no matter what, if you liked it or hated it, it's here to stay. I think when we talk to people in the industry, a lot of people are, signing contracts to work from home at least 3 or 4 days a week, if not all the time. So that's something that, we've been talking about for a while now, that, we have come to terms with it. But one thing that we never really talk about or consider is that this has completely probably changed the hiring process to remote hiring, which I probably think is very different, to what we used to. But, you've been working in the industry for the past year. What changes have you seen in the hiring process?
Yeah, I guess the remote hiring process became completely virtual. Before that, you had phone calls, and ultimately you come and see the hiring manager and you will have several meetings in the company, and you meet the entire team. With the remote hiring process, everything become virtual. So starting from the very early interviews to the hiring manager interviews, up to the point of onboarding session, it's been moved to remotely. You meet the team remotely, everything become remotely. And I guess, at the beginning, I had a company that freezed the hiring process because they couldn't hire. But then after a few months of COVID, and we saw that we have to stay it for longer, they simply moved the hiring process into remotely, and had all the onboarding and the entire process remotely. So I guess, the adjustment to the hiring process is to deal with what we have. We have now the Zoom or any virtual video conferences, and we use what we have and adjust it to the hiring process.
This must come with some challenges and also with some benefits. There's always two sides to a story. So what are these challenges and benefits that you've seen that people have encountered when starting to implement the remote hiring process?
I saw huge benefits of remote hiring process because all of a sudden it opened up a different sets of candidates. So in the beginning, you only had several candidates that were specifically physically in the environment you were. But now we could see that companies are very, very comfortable with hiring from candidates from different countries, from different territories. I could see people that all of a sudden decided to open new markets because they understood that you could work with a team remotely, so why not to open new markets? So I saw so many benefits of moving to the remote. It opens up lots of opportunities for companies, more diverse, not specifically in the UK. You hire UK people, you have much more diversity in the market, and it becomes something that adds to the business.
So I'm sure a lot of people out there think that hiring remotely is easy. They can do it themselves. So why Pair at all? Why should they use you at all going forward?
It's a good question, Isabel. the virtual remotely hiring seems very easy. You just post something on LinkedIn, and then lots of applications will come in, and you actually don't need agencies like Pair or others. But the fact is, there are so many levels into the hiring process to find the right candidates, to approach them. I had several hiring managers that came to me and said, I can't really approach people. It's inappropriate, me directly hiring, approach people. I need someone to do that for me. And then on top of everything, someone needs to filter all these CVs that are approaching you. Someone needs to filter all the CVs that comes to the company and spend the time to filter them and to check if these CVs fits to the roles or not. So basically, essentially, with Pair Recruitment, you save time, and time, it's not a cliche. Time is money. And if someone is doing the filtering for you, and someone is doing the first cut interview, and someone even doing the negotiation for you, that will save you money, and that will save you time.
It's so lovely, Reuma. I miss you so much. I can't wait to see you face to face. Hopefully things are improving now and we can meet up again and chat more about, life and the industry and, how to be happy and successful, Reuma. That's the key.
I know. I miss you very much, Isabel, and we will see each other very soon, I'm sure.
Okay. Everyone, thank you for listening. Stay cool, be hot, and until the next HotSeat challenge.